Hey, what's going on, everybody? Figured I'd do something a little different today. Do a little bit of pro training on an old favorite of mine. Used to be one of the only two games that I played, and it's actually been recently. A lot of people forget about it, and some people are um, not apt to play it because a lot of bad pay tables of this game exist. I don't recommend playing this game in anything under a 7.5 pay table. 8.5 in this is full pay. The game is super double bonus. Gives you a lot of ways to draw 800 credits, as well as when you get four aces and you're drawing that fifth card, you have 24 outs for a kicker as opposed to the normal 12, because it adds the jacks, queens, and kings as well as a kicker, which if you get four aces with a jack, queen, or king, it will pay you 1,600 credits as opposed to the 2,000 in double bonus with four aces with the 2, 3, or 4. But if you get the four aces with the 4, 2, 3, or 4, it will still pay you the 2,000. It's definitely way less volatile than triple double. People will say, "Oh, the full house and the flush don't pay that much," but the thing is you end up the three of a kind paying 2 to 1 is a big hit because three of a kind is a hand that comes up a lot more often. So you're losing that one credit a lot more often. Um, However, this is a one of my all time classic favorite games. So I have never practiced it. I've never once practiced it on videopoker.com. I will let you guys know that this is a learning session for both of us because I've I played it mostly like double bonus with some adjustments. I did learn, however, from an older lady I used to play with at Mohegan Sun. I guess in this game, the optimal strategy would be to hold the kickers with the high card, the four jacks, queens, or kings. But we're about to see all that right now. Uh, like I said, this is a game that has been being brought up a little bit as far in some live streams of some people that I've met who enjoy playing it still. And to be honest with you, I hit a royal flush playing it this year. I recently started playing it again. But you gotta have see that. I mean, look at this. You can't go below this, the 7.5. We're gonna do the 8.5 for right now. Actually, you know what? We'll do 7.5 because you're gonna probably 8.5 is a pretty hard pay table to find. So I'd rather practice on a pay table that's more likely that you're gonna find in a casino. And I was supposed to have my tablet today. I was buying a tablet to be able to do these training videos, and but on my phone it's just a little bit congested on the screen, but we'll work with it for this time. Okay. Okay, so my assumption here is just the sevens, yep. Now if you see, yeah, I can't, it won't let me zoom in, but look at the pay table. There's a lot of and I can't move this little pro training thing, huh? Anyway, there's a lot of ways to get paid. Um, Not a lot, but I mean, you get the four jacks, queens, and kings with the kicker, as well as the twos, threes, or fours. That's an extra way to make. It's another 800 credit hit right there, and the four aces with the high card kicker is a $1,600, 1,600 credit hit. So I actually do really enjoy this game, despite the low paying amount on the flush and the full house. The volatility is nowhere near triple double. Like I said, this is gonna be a learning session for me. I've never practiced this game. This is a game I've just went based off of double double and obviously the pay table. I do have a hard time holding the kicker in triple double, so in this game, if it's gonna ask me to hold the kicker, with the kings, queens, and jacks, I may have an issue with that. But we'll look at the EV and see what the difference is, and go from there. I've been watching a lot of other people's videos lately, and a lot of people have done very well with their channels. Very, very well. My other thing is if you do like this content or are watching the video, if you could please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Video poker is not as entertaining as the slot channels, and they get most of the views and most of the the traffic through there. But if this is something you do enjoy watching and you are a video poker player, I would really appreciate a like and a subscribe if possible. It doesn't cost you anything. Now, yeah, see, you don't hold the kicker with the low cards. EV's not even that much different, but okay, so here's the thing. You got a one gap straight flush with a high card, but because of the 4 jacks, queens, and kings with the kicker available, I'm not sure if that's the call in this one. I'm going to go with the queen jack, although it's probably, and the other reason I say that is a regular flush is only paying 5 credits, so let's see. Nope, it's still the one gap straight flush. So pretty much so far it would be very, very similar to double double bonus, which is how I've always played it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so far it's not well, I haven't seen anything different. We will have to get into difficult hands after in a minute. But the strategy does deviate from double double and certainly triple double in this game, and I'd like to show a few um examples. It's going to be a little difficult getting it to deal me the hand. I could just go pick the cards, but what fun is that? I'd like to play a little bit. I've had some really fun nights on playing this game, and some really went on some really good runs playing this game. I actually miss playing this game. Let me turn my volume off on the phone. You can't even hear this. What am I doing? Why won't it let me touch the... Is there... Oh. What happened? Did it freeze? Oh. Now here, because of the queens, jacks, and kings with the kicker, a lot of people will be tempted to do that because the full house again is only paying 7-1. But I'm not. I know that that's the right play. Just is what it is. Turn it down a touch. Hope everybody's doing well. Spring is coming here in the Northeast, which is nice. It's a good feeling to get a little bit of warmth. I'd like to give a little shout out to Johnny Extreme and Becky's video pokering around. Both people have been very supportive. I'm not the most consistent streamer. I'm not good at editing, and I'm certainly not the most entertaining by any stretch, but they've always been very supportive of my channel and have just been very kind to me. And I've actually never met them in person. I should have met Becky, but we both went into video poker tear at Red Rock, and if anyone's ever been to Red Rock, well, no, here we go. We got a 1-gap straight flush, but it's inside, and you got 3 to the royal, and you got a pat straight. My assumption is the pat straight, of course. But yeah, we ended up missing each other that night. But I was there playing all night, and she was as well. But I was on a little run and degenning out. And we're gonna switch to difficult hands here in a minute. And that's for you, Mr. B. Always 4 to the flush over a non-paying bonus pair. Yeah, let's go to the difficult hands in this game because where is it? And like I said, I highly recommend playing this in an 8-5 pay table. However, you're gonna find a lot of 7-5, 6-5. I wouldn't. There's no point. Although I've accidentally played some 6-5s and didn't do terrible on them. It's just that that's not a good game to play. Oh, let me get that over there. Okay, so this one, I'm gonna say king queen. Yeah. Oof. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say you're not going for the inside straight in this game. Nope, but you are. Okay. But it doesn't get doesn't get much closer than that. The ace king of the inside straight on this one, we're talking 0.005 is what you'd be giving up here for UV. But for the sake of the video, we will do what it says. Now, why would you be holding the ace queen on this one is what I want to know. What's the EV between the... Oh, it doesn't get any... I mean, it's... So in this hand, it's... we're talking a toss-up here. We're talking a toss-up. 2.274 to 2.273. So whether you hold just the ace or the ace queen, in which case the way I used to play this game was holding the ace queen and the ace king all the time. That's how I used to play it. However, from playing so much triple double and double double, I'd probably just hold the ace here. Although, um, if you do hold the queen, it does give you quite a few other outs. And, as far as you draw 3 queens, you get 4 queens with a kicker, So that you can go either way with. As far as the EV goes, it's pretty much even as far as just the bare ace or the ace and the unsuited queen. We'll do the ace. Now, here would be the unsuited king as well. No, okay. I wonder why that is. It has to do with... I mean, I would think with the 2 hearts there, you'd want to... But again, the ace is actually the better hold. It's pretty close in EV. Not as close as the other one, but it's pretty close. Now, okay, you know what it was in that last hand? The 10 was the penalty card, I believe. That's exactly what it was. So the last hand, there was a 10 of hearts in there. Or no, I mean, there was a 10 in there, which was a penalty card to draw to a straight. But because there is no penalty cards in this hand to draw to a straight, they would want you to hold. Again, it's pretty much a toss-up, whether you want to hold the face cards or not in this game. Along with the ace if they're unsuited. At least that's what the statistics and math is saying. Nope, see, here we go, right? Because of the 10 would be a penalty card to make it straight. With the king, that's why you would hold just the ace there. All right, king. This one I'm gonna go king jack, but it's not, huh? Oh, it's probably because it's if it was king queen or ace. If it's king queen or queen jack, it would definitely be queen jack or king queen. My assumption is at least, but this would be... Still, it's a close call. It's, 0.006 of a difference, whether you do this or that. This game is apparently, from what I can tell, is even if you play it identical to double double, the EV is not going to be terribly different from what I can tell so far. Okay, so I would think the 9 would be a penalty, so just the ace only. Yeah. And again, doesn't get any closer than... Wow, it just drew quads. Holy Toledo. It doesn't get any closer than that between the king, queen, and the ace. So in this game, it looks like, what the statistics are showing me here is that whichever way you go with it, your odds, you're not losing. You're not giving up too much either way. Again, this is just this is how I see it, at least. Everybody plays differently. Everybody's entitled to play how they would like to play with their own money. I'm only making this video to, you know, show it in real time with the statistics right here on the screen. And hopefully, the next video I do like this will be a lot more spread out, and I'll have my tablet to make the video. But for right now, this is what I'm working with. Now, why would I thought the 10 would be a must be but again, it's a toss up. It's literally a 0.001 difference in the EV. So holding the bare ace or the unsuited jack with the ace, it's pretty much up to you. Huh. I wonder why that one's like that. But I think the ace king, because it's the book, it's one of the bookends, I believe, is you can only go down from there to make the straight. Oh, yep, my bad. Again, this is one of the ones that's a toss up. Man, it's almost like I see about that's the thing. It's like almost I like to hold the ace with the unsuited face card in this game. Um, Only because it leaves me a lot of options to draw to get a fairly decent hand. Making a lot of mistakes now. Again, this is set on difficult. Not that these hands are that difficult. Pretty sure that one is the. Well, so see, they're going mostly ace. Um, ace. See, now this is one where you do the king jack. Like I said, I'm no expert with penalty cards or anything like that. That's actually a fairly new concept to me that I've been trying to learn over the last year or so. Um, Now, here's the deal here. Even though I know the right play here is to hold for the gut shot straight with the two high cards, I'm holding just the queen jack with the off chance I end up drawing a four of a kind with the kicker. Oh, wow, and actually that was the right move. Not by much, but it was the right move. But that would be my thought process behind it, about how, and that's how I used to play it. It's another one of those, huh? Mm. Oh. This one, because there was, you get the jack, the you could go for the, have the 2 to the royal draw there if you wanted, which obviously is the next best hold. But um, yeah, that's the way I would have went with it anyway. Is just how I played it. See, I knew it was gonna tell me to freaking hold the king for this time. I know it was gonna tell me to for some reason. I'll have to do a little bit more digging, a little more in-depth reading about this game. Here, I think the ace only, to be honest with you, but I would probably do king jack myself. Yeah, I told you it's the ace only, but I would probably, back in the day when I used to play it, I would be holding king jack there, and I wouldn't be giving too much up by holding that either, but for the video's sake, we'll hold the ace. This is the one that told me to hold the ace king. Yeah. No, not holding the queen because of the 10, but it tells me to. Very interesting, huh? But yeah, this is a game that, like I said, it's starting to fade away as far as like a lot of the machines at Foxwoods, the new ones, they don't have it. When before, every single machine at Foxwoods had this game. Now it's becoming a little bit more of a rarity, and especially in a decent pay table. However, Boston Encore has one machine in the high limit room that is 8.5. The rest are junk pay tables for the most part. I believe there might be a few 7.5s in there. So this one is generally with the gap between the king and the jack is probably has something to do with it, but let's see here. I'm thinking a little bit before I press the button, because like I said, I'm trying to learn here something at least, because I've never practiced this game. I know it's gonna tell me to hold these. Oh, he's not. Anyway, that I'm gonna wrap it up there, but I just wanted to do a little bit of training. I mean, what did I look at that? So, yeah, I didn't do that great in this session, but as you can see, if you look at the error costs at the bottom here at the pro training, it's 2 cents. You know what I mean? It's 2 cents. I what was it? 17 hands out of 52 I got incorrect. Some of them, like I said, were very, very close toss-up hands that could have went either way, really. And the errors, like I said, the EV overall for the session was 99.939%. That's not too bad. Only giving 0.02 back to the casino. I'm not complaining there. And if I started playing this game more regularly, I would get, obviously, things a little bit, I'd get it a lot more down packed and have some understanding on why some of those holds weren't what I thought they were. But yeah, I don't know if you guys like this type of content, like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you guys, and have a good one.